We have 2 big industry events 2 weeks in a row at which we are public speaking at both of them. They're in 2 different countries.
And on top of bringing the baby, we're also bringing our dog.
And so we gotta figure out, what do we do with the baby when we're trying to do the business? Do you think this week is gonna be a success or a total flop? Let us know in the comments below. Let's get into today's FnA vlog. Oh my goodness. This was like a 5-day process. Oh my God, and I think it's gonna be too heavy.
Not again.
We haven't yet mastered packing for 3 in less than 50 pounds.
There's so much ice out here. Are you ready to leave? You gotta get in your seat.
The first question you're probably asking yourself is, why don't you just leave the baby at home? And I think often when people go on business trips, they're going by themselves. So one partner is with the baby and the other is doing the business. But because Frankie and I work together, we're both on the business trip, which means there's nobody to leave Everly with at home.
We've just arrived in Toronto, which is where our first event is taking place. But before we get over there, we actually have to take Paco somewhere because he's not allowed at this event, and we don't want to just leave him in the hotel for the whole weekend. So luckily we have some friends in Toronto who are gonna watch him, but we have to bribe them because we're good friends and they're good friends. So we want to bring them something sweet so that we can thank them for their help with Paco this weekend. We got to get over there. Parking's a nightmare. And this place is apparently super busy. Frank saw an Instagram that he was like, we have to go eat here. But I think also every other person in Toronto saw this Instagram. So we may or may not be getting it.
It was so busy that they had to shut down their website so you couldn't pre-order. You have to go there and order it yourself. That tells you how busy this place is.
And delicious. Fingers crossed, guys. Oh wow, that was actually a lot easier than I expected. We did have to circle the block once, but we found a spot. Technically, the restaurant doesn't open for 20 minutes, but Frank's gonna run over and see if he can maybe like pre-order some takeout. It's really, really cold outside today, so we gotta get geared up. Ready? Smells good.
Ooh, baby. I'm glad we came early because we're literally second in line. So that would be good for Everly because she needs to eat ASAP. There is a lot of choices.
It smells so good in here.
It does. Beef ribs burnt in?
Sold out already? We're the second customer in line.
Yeah, no, we had 12 to start, and there was 11.
And then he just got one.
Yeah.
No worries.
No worries. Okay, I think that's probably good.
Oh, that looks so good.
Good thing we got here early.
The line is crazy. If you're gonna come here early, stand in line. So that way you can try to get the best stuff. Oh my gosh, bro. That looks so good.
That was really good.
I'm so excited for this.
Everly. Everly. Yeah, you want to eat it? You like it? She's like, Mom, stop messing with me.
Is it good, Everly?
Everly approved brisket. It's worth the line, I guess. One dog? And I got 2 dogs.
That's Paco's best friend.
Hi. Hi, best friend. Where's the little boys? Mom. Oh, Everly snagged it. Sorry, guys. Oh, why is that so heavy?
Oh, what happened?
It feels weird walking away without Paco. We're like walking down the street. I'm like, oh my God, where's the dog? But he's super happy in there. We're gonna pick him up tomorrow after we talk. He's not allowed at the International Center. Technically, he's allowed at our hotel, but then we didn't want him to be alone in the hotel all day. And technically, you're not supposed to leave the dog alone in the hotel all day anyways. It's like against the rules. So we're not. We're leaving him with our friends. You were saying you wanted to go to the hotel to check in. I think we should go right to the International Center, wander around, do the thing, and then go check into the hotel afterwards.
I think that makes the most sense because then Everly, by the time we're leaving, it will be time for Everly to go to bed.
Exactly.
So, or eat dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing we're all full of barbecue.
Yeah,
Sit back, relax.
That food was damn good.
It was very good. The sides were really good too. Next time, I'm gonna order more. Everly's sleeping, so we're gonna be quiet, but we've just arrived at the International Center. So now we gotta figure out where we're going, get our passes, and start seeing the show.
I think we might have found the biggest RV here.
We also found the smallest trailer and everything in between. With over 450 trailers to check out, there's something for everyone.
This one's more your size, I think, Frank.
Yeah, this is like perfect for just me. Like it says on the thing, no children. It's just perfect for me.
This is Canada's largest RV show, and we're honored that they invited us to come and speak about our
I got
adventures.
something from the fridge. You like what fridge?
I didn't even see it there.
While we're here, we're also getting tons of ideas for our own build. As you might know, we're working on a trailer that's going to be perfect for family travel, so stay tuned to see what we build out, because we got so many great ideas from the big one.
You not get? Yeah.
If you're in the Toronto area and are thinking about a trailer or an RV, definitely get on the mailing list for next year, because this show was awesome.
We're walking extra slow now because we picked up a little snacky snack on the way.
You got some cherry lemonade?
I got some regular lemonade, no
got some
sugar.
Chicken and fries.
Yeah, I really wanted some sustenance, so
A little fry hanging out
she
the
got a
mouth.
little fry mouth. We gotta pull over. If there's anything I learned from living in New York City, it's that you gotta pull off the sidewalk if you want to stop.
Yeah, especially in the high trafficked areas.
You gotta pull over, do your business, and then keep on.
Even if you have to hop a curb.
Ooh, can you sit in that chair? It looks awkward.
It's way nicer than the look. Everly, what's behind
Frank,
you?
what happened to you?
Yeah, look, she's diving.
She's looking the other way.
She's like, I'm out of here. Get me out of here.
I'm the ultimate candidate for like the as seen on TV people, because I'm
this?
like, wow, no way.
This is what happens when you take your baby to the business. She climbs the ladder.
I don't know if our business insurance covers this.
Nice to meet you.
Is it pretty cool? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's really cold outside, guys.
The wind is, whoa, chilly.
Holy, there was so much to see and do in there. Really awesome afternoon.
Oh, let's make it to the truck and then we can talk.
Okay.
Oh, frozen bits.
Onto the hotel. Good morning. I feel like people who go on a lot of business trips complain about like living in hotels, but the hotel was great.
The part that wasn't great was when she woke up in the middle of the night and was up for about 3 hours. We tried switching back and forth to try to get some sleep, but yeah, I don't think that helps when she's screaming.
I made sure to book a hotel that had breakfast included because I didn't want to have to like go find a restaurant first thing in the morning for Everly. She eats so super early and like wakes up and wants to eat, so this is definitely the best option when traveling with a baby. Yummy? Breakfast was really good. We made friends with the folks sitting next to us and invited them to the show today. So we're going to send them some free tickets and hopefully see them over there. Now, we're kind of pressed for time because we spent a little bit too much time chatting. We got to get ready and get over there. I'm actually so nervous. When we signed up for these things months ago, it feels like, I don't know, you're not even thinking about it. You're like, yeah, whatever, we'll do it, cool, it sounds great. And then now that it's here, I'm like...
I feel a little nervous myself, but I think it's like excitement, you know? You should get nervous for these things. That means that like you're ready for it, you want to do it, you know what I mean? So I think it's a good thing being nervous.
Okay.
I'm about to turn in a red wall.
Yeah.
Front entrance.
Oh, I got a new sticker, and we've got a lot of people coming to support us today, so that makes it feel a little bit better, for sure.
One thing I said to Alex is to just look at the people that you know, and then it's just like talking to them normal, no worries. When you start looking at the people you don't know, then I get it, you start to get a little nervous, you know? So just look for the people that you know.
Right now we gotta look for a parking spot, get inside, get our presentation up there, make sure everything's technologically sound. Also, we gotta figure out where Everly's gonna be while we're talking on stage, because as much as I love her, she is very distracting. So we gotta find somewhere for her to be while we're on stage. Okay, we're getting ready. We're both a little bit nervous.
Yeah, we're shaking. Alright, so can we pause this right now? Yep. We're about to go on.
Have fun.
Thank you so much.
You're making a lot of noise.
The first couple of minutes of any presentation like this is always a little bit nervous and jumbled, and then you kind of settle into the flow of it, or we do at least.
Thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate it.
Appreciate all you guys.
Yeah!
Good job, everybody. Good clapping. Yeah.
The show went great. I feel like everybody who was there enjoyed the talk, especially Everly.
Was the cutest when she ran up on the stage.
Yeah, at the very end, we started talking about how our lives have changed and, you know, how we're with Everly now. And at that exact moment, she ran up to the stage. It was so perfect. So now we're just gonna retrace our steps from yesterday, go pick up Paco, bring him to the hotel, and get ready for the next event that we are going to tomorrow. We've got a flight to catch.
If you're ever gonna bring your kid to a business event, it's really good to have some people around you that are willing to watch your child during your speech.
My mom actually ran point on Everly while we were up there, so she was basically running around with Everly the whole time, and anytime I would talk, Everly would be like, and try to like run towards the stage. So my mom kept having to be like, no, come back, and like try to distract her. So great job, Mom. Thank you so much for taking care of her while we did that.
Good morning, guys. We wake up much different.
We are getting ready for a big flight today. Paco's had his first round of drugs. Can you tell?
He's super relaxed.
Yeah, he's super chill. He gets another dose right before we get on the flight. So we stole some peanut butter from the breakfast buffet this morning.
That peanut butter was complimentary. We did not steal it.
What
It
do
was
you mean?
part of our breakfast.
Well, same shit.
No, not same shit.
We just got one extra that we put in our
I
bag.
asked the guy for it. He said no problem.
Literally, I was watching the flight attendants walk around with their like to-go cases and just putting stuff from the buffet into their Tupperwares and then leaving.
Smart move.
So we got a big day. We're gonna head over to the airport, and we need to stay supercharged and energized, and that's where Magic Mind comes in.
It is time for me to get my focus on. You want one, babe? Catch. That was a great catch. You know, I gotta be honest, Everly does not need any extra energy in her life. But we do as parents.
The reason that I'm excited about the Magic Mind today is for the immune boosting stuff. It's got vitamin C, a bunch of B vitamins, D3. All these things are super great for you, and it's gonna just help keep my immune system charged as we move through the airport, all the people touching all this stuff. Definitely juicing up today.
It also has a bunch of potassium in it. You know what else has potassium in it? Bananas. And you know, monkeys, they don't get cramps.
Monkey never claps.
I love the taste of this.
Because it's filled with matcha and adaptogens, it's a smooth energy ride, so there's no crash in the middle of the day, which would be terrible on a day like today when we're going to be just getting to the airport for the 3 p.m. slot.
I already had my Magic Minds on.
Can you open it? I only have one.
Feeling good.
If you want to try Magic Mind to get 48% off your first order, go to magicmind.com/vanlife to get a sweet deal on this delicious drink. Tasty and so good for you. But yeah, we were going to go for lunch with our Patreon Ellen today, who came to see the show yesterday, but their plans have changed, so we are going to actually... Do you want to go to Zeets anyways? Because it's really good. Yeah, so we're going to hit up our favorite place by the Toronto airport for lunch before we head in. And actually, I think we can probably take the leftovers on the plane because you can bring food from outside in. You just have to let them scan it. So as long as there's no liquids, I think we should be good. We brought a couple of these in the suitcase for Florida.
Checkout's not till noon, so we got some prices right on. What do you think the number is?
The price is wrong, Bob.
No, the price is right. It's always right. $6.61. There was a guy at $6.60. Oh, what a bummer. I hate when that last guy always goes, oh, just one over, you know what I mean? And then you lose.
I make the joke all the time, like if somebody says, how much was the price? Like if I'm bringing something up and they don't have the price or whatever, I say, $1, Bob. And then they look at me like, what are you even talking about? And then I feel super old. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments down below. $1, Bob.
$1, Bob.
When we left home, this suitcase was definitely over 50 pounds, and I'm really trying to make it under 50 pounds. So I've actually taken oh my God, this is heavy. The insides of this pillow out and stuffed it with sweaters.
Which means your neck is going to hurt later.
Yeah, so I just get to carry this around the airport all day. It's an XL neck pillow. It's actually Everly's nursing pillow because she's still flying in my lap. And actually, it's really nice to have the pillow to be able to, like, keep her comfy on the plane. And me comfy. It's me comfy. And her. It's both of us. We want to be comfy together.
Dual purpose.
There's a couple things that I've actually taken out of the suitcase that we're going to leave in the truck. We're also going to get Frank to carry the drone because that's pretty heavy. Let's see if we're under the weight limit.
Can you lift it?
Okay.
If you can lift it, it's under 50 pounds.
Well, that's not true. I could lift 50. I think we're going to be good, actually.
Yeah, it looks
I don't know. Or else I'm just really freaking strong.
Let me see. Whoa, it almost disappeared off the camera.
See, the thing I'm thinking is that, yes, we're on a business trip, but we're also paying for the whole business trip ourselves. So, like, when I used to work in corporate, people would be like, whatever, charge it, because the corporation's paying for it. But I don't want to pay the baggage fees. Even if it's a business trip and I can claim it as an expense, we're going low budget, baby.
The good part about this business trip is we don't have to pay for Everly for being on the flight because she sits on Alex's lap still.
We've got about 6 more months, so we're milking it. Because after she turns 2, she's got to have her own seat.
It also depends on how long the flight is if we're willing to buy an extra seat, you know. Because if the flight's really long, that extra seat is worth it to us.
I think we paid for a seat once.
Yeah,
Where were
one
we
time.
going?
Was that to...
Not to the UK.
That was to Mexico? No.
No.
The only other place we flew was from Virginia to Canada.
Maybe, we did get her an extra seat on the flight from Virginia to Canada the one way because we also had Paco.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what? We've also got Paco this time, but he did so good last time. So I was like, you know what? We can figure it out with the 2 seats.
We just got to make sure to put the bags up top so Paco could be under the seat.
Yeah, and I'm actually, when we get to the gate, I'm going to ask if there's any possibility that there's any, like, empty seats. Because it's a 3 and 3 configuration. So if we get 2 out of the 3, then we get 3 for free.
And there's definitely less people from Canada flying to the U.S., so that might work in our favor.
Yeah. Tensions are high, my friends.
Ugh.
I also have this one and this one. So I'm actually carrying all of this through the whole airport. Sadly, our favorite restaurant by the airport is closed because it's Monday, and actually Frank and I aren't super duper hungry right now, so we're just gonna pick up something quick for Everly and then head to the airport.
Come on, baby, let's go west to the promised land. Take my hand again.
health, like his rabies vaccine. No, I didn't know I had to. Okay.
It's a new requirement by the US government bringing in dogs into the US.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll pop back in line. Not a
Okay,
worries.
thank you. Okay, we got kicked out of line because we didn't have Paco's import papers. Apparently the CDC requires papers now, but it was a pretty quick, easy website fill out, and then it said I'll get something in my inbox in the next 15 minutes, so I'll just keep reloading this, and then once we have the receipt, we can jump back in line.
Get a bunch of fist bumps.
15 minutes later.
I got it. How many kilograms are we allowed? We did ask if there was any empty seats on the plane, and there is one currently in between of us. And we just kind of, you gotta cross your fingers and hope nobody wants it.
I'm hoping that we get that seat because it will make our lives a lot easier because everybody likes to climb around on those seats, and yeah, she's gonna be like full nap, like wake up ready.
Well, it's kind of her witching hour because the flight leaves at 5 p.m., which is dinner time.
Oh no.
Planned this super well, guys.
Yeah. We need to get us something to eat for that plane. If they only understood what I was going through.
I'm hanging free, baby.
I saw somebody else do this, and they put all their bags in their stroller, and I was like, that's a great idea. As long as it fits. It squeezes. Oh, don't fit. Alex, I need your help. I thought the cart was gonna fit through. It didn't. That was not fun. I felt very embarrassed at the front. It made it through first class, but then I hit domestic, and it was just like, I had so many things, Paco.
I actually had to leave Everly at the back and run to the front so that I could help Frank because he was stopping the entire plane from boarding. Oops. Okay.
But it does fit up there nicely.
Is Amen happy? Everly is ready for dinner?
And I'm ready for a nap after that.
Good luck. Ain't no naps when you're traveling with a baby.
You know what? Especially when she just napped. Everly's already making friends.
And we got all 3 seats to ourselves. I wonder how many of the signs they can read on the walls.
At least 5. We've made it to Florida, and we're actually sitting at my mom's house.
I like to book it so that we have at least a day off after a travel day, because travel days tend to be a little bit stressful.
And not only stressful, but we tend to lose some things having a baby with us.
This time we only lost 2 things.
Which isn't a lot, but they were important things.
The first, I'm glad we have this day off because we had to go buy the things.
We left Everly's first pair of shoes.
Her super cutest shoes that she loves.
On the plane. That was my fault.
And then we also left a very important thing, especially for a business trip.
Power cord to the computer.
Yeah, we left that at the hotel yesterday morning.
That was my fault.
We were able to go on Amazon and purchase one, and it should arrive this afternoon.
And luckily that was only about $50, and these shoes were only about $30.
So a couple incidentals.
Hopefully last a while until we lose these ones too.
It's funny, I told my sister and she was like, not the New Balances.
It was the first pair that we collectively bought together for her.
Yeah, her very shoes.
She loved them.
I'm sure I should do. How did the cool kids do it these days?
Like this?
No, this is how the teens do it.
You do like this? There we go.
This is the cool way to do it now.
Oh, okay. My hands don't go like that.
Just so everybody knows, we're keeping you guys up on the young hip stuff. So we have today to just relax and chill, and then tomorrow we're heading to our next event. It's about a 2-hour drive from where we are now. We got to pick up some supplies along the way. And then
we are going to be talking at this event as well. And we're going to get to see a lot of people that we met last year.
And Everly's second nomadic event.
Woo! And this one's like a real van life event.
Yeah.
The RV shows are not like a real van life event.
Well, they're just different.
They're different.
I think the RV shows are more for people who are like thinking about it.
And the van life event is more of people who are already in it.
Yeah. So it's a different group of people, maybe people a little bit further along from their journey, although this one does have day passes where people can come and look at the rigs. So there's still that aspect of like people who are thinking about it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I love the sound of wind chimes. It's going to be a really good one. This one's called Peace, Love, and Vans.
Let's get the business going.
All right, we've made it to Peace, Love, Vans. We're rolling in now, quite literally. We got to find where we're going. Today is literally nobody from the public, so it's just people who are working here, setting up all the events, and that includes us because we're on a business trip and it's very businessy and we're so working so hard.
We're always businessing. Be business no matter what.
And we have our baby, our business baby. High five.
High five, business baby.
Yeah, thank you, business baby. Thank you, business baby.
We're on the guest list.
Okay.
FnAVanLife.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, okay.
Let me find out where they want you to go.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh.
I'm gonna back on in there.
Yep. Feel pretty special because we have our own trailer.
So, shower's hooked up. We have hot water. The air conditioning's running right now. This is a hell of a setup right now. Come on, you wanna go in? Everly, this is your home for the weekend. You excited? Yeah, girl, let's do it! Pitfall, boom!
Do you think that we packed enough?
Yes, too much.
The car is full.
Ooh, tacos, food, and water, please hook them up.
We are gonna unload and then start exploring, so give me like
Yourself.
20 minutes, okay?
Since about this time last year, the organizers of Peace, Love, and Vans, Van Life Outfitters, have been reaching out to us to see if we were going to be able to make it to PLV 2025. And for the longest time, I said, I don't know. We can barely plan our lives 1 or 2 months in advance, so it felt so far away. But as the event kept ticking closer, I realized we actually might be in Florida and could make this work. The only problem, Sunny, our RV, is in Virginia and is gonna stay there. So, where are we gonna sleep? The folks at PLV said if you can share on social and make a YouTube video, we'll get you a trailer for the weekend. So that's what we did.
Do you want to go for a walk and go see people? Yeah, okay. Getting ready to cook some dinner, and we just found out we have no propane.
Oops.
So we're gonna do sandwiches for tonight. I'm sure that we'll get the propane thing situated before tomorrow, but we're definitely gonna need propane if we're gonna want to cook. We just bought a lot of groceries, so
Hopefully we can cook.
we need propane to cook.
Everly's obviously enjoying her no-cook dinner because it's all over her face. Frankie and I are gonna have a peanut butter and pre-jam sandwich. It's just fruit because we don't have jam.
Babe, that's hot water.
Nice.
That's nice and warm.
Hopefully we'll get the propane figured out and we can have a real meal later. It's kind of reminding me of our first night in the van in the UK when the propane went out too.
Going in the
Heater
air.
won't go on. And by the way, it's cold. I literally just watched somebody walk by and I could see their breath coming out.
We've tried it with gas. We've tried it with just electric. We have 62% battery, so I would think we would have enough battery to be able to operate it. But I don't know. It always just doesn't work out for us. It's never when it's our rig though. Always when it's coming from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Whatever, no big deal. They're gonna fix it.
It is getting late and Everly needs to go to bed. And we've had a interesting dinner. Hope he gets here soon.
Tomorrow's gonna be a much better day. Just because there's gonna be a lot more going on, more people showing up, a lot more friends showing up. Yeah, I think tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun.
Like we said, this is like the industry day, so we walked around a little bit, but there's not really a lot going on. There's just a couple of people setting up and things like that. I actually stayed back for a bit and did some work on the computer while Frank kind of took Everly for a walk and tried to fix the propane issue. The real business starts tomorrow.
What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I went to turn it on and we had none. Oh. Yeah.
We getting propane, we getting heated up. We gonna cook some food. Look at the beautiful sunset. It's so lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, baby. And my baby said she wants an egg. So even though it's her bedtime, we gonna feed her. Cause she ain't had enough food.
That's magic.
Okay, we're good. Oh, and surprise, surprise. This is the biggest frying pan we have for the whole weekend.
I'll be cooking eggs 3 times.
I'm so glad we got the propane because not only is my baby having a nice, warm, protein-packed meal before bed, we're also getting the heat going because it's unusually cold here in Florida right now. That's the thing about business trips. You never know what the room you're gonna get is gonna be like. You gotta just roll with the punches.
Alex gave my iced coffee the business.
I miscalculated. Hey, look, there's still coffee in here.
But it's slushy on top.
It's like even better. It's like the icedest, coldest coffee. I had assumed that because the freezer had no door, that it wouldn't be freezing. I was wrong.
Well, it done did, froze did.
That freezer is for a reason.
Whoa, that's cold.
It's like a coffee slushie. You're welcome. Drake and I were talking in bed last night. We're gonna go buy some real mugs from one of the vendors over there because I don't want to have to keep using like a paper cup every morning for my breakfast. Plus, I drink my tea really slow, so by the time I get to the bottom, this will be like super cold. So the ones over there are insulated, and then I'll be able to like keep a hot tea all day.
Business things, you know? Very important business.
We're gonna network with the mug vendor. Oh, hello. Good morning. I'm gonna go take a shower at the campground shower because I hear it's hot.
Everly and I are gonna go walk into the area and give Paco a nice big walk while Alex gets a shower. So we'll get some footage out there.
The party's about to get started. We are going to be networking and meeting people and meeting a lot of you guys who came out to see us at the event. So we're really excited for that.
Everything that you see here right now, all the vans, all the vehicles, all the setup, everything is just part of the event. So this is like the business side of it. It's gonna be a cool experience to see how it ramps up throughout the weekend.
All right, so these ones are cool because you put them down, they won't fall over, but then you can pick them up. We got the demo yesterday.
Oh, awesome. We sell out in the dog bowls all the time.
Oh, that's
Super
actually
popular,
so smart.
Right? I know.
Did you have those here?
No, we sold out of them, unfortunately.
We haven't even started.
last weekend.
This business trip has been wildly successful.
Last week in Toronto was really great, and now that we're at Peace, Love, and Vans, it's going even better.
And we're so lucky that we have people in our corner that are willing to help us out by just watching Paco and Everly and allowing us to do the actual business while we're at our events.
And we just talked to somebody who offered to watch Everly while we give our talk on Sunday.
Yeah, so thank you guys for being a part of our community and helping us out along the way.
And stay tuned for next week because we're bringing you behind the scenes at Peace, Love, and Vans.
It's gonna be FnA.